Hello. Okay, so today I'd like to talk about how to make life easier. And I brought up this question into my existence because I wanted to know how I could feel better, how I could breathe and just get what I need and be happy about the things that I have. And I pondered on this question more and more and more. And there is a point to this. So as life went more and more, I began to ask this question: how can I make this all easier? And the simple answer to that is do what makes you feel good. Think about the things that make you feel good. And that's it. If laying down and watching Netflix makes you feel good, then do that. If focusing on the world and all its problems makes you feel good, do that. If it makes you feel bad, well, that's pretty much your inner being, or God, you could say, telling you, focus on what feels good, and you'll feel good. What makes me, Jeremiah, feel good is breathing. Remembering to breathe. Remembering what makes me feel good. And then I focus on that feeling of the fact that I remember this was what makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. And the more that I focus on what makes me feel good, and the more life goes on, the more that I see from the power of my thought of wanting to feel good in everything that I do, knowing that I feel good in everything that I do, it started to make life easier. For a while, I felt like I couldn't sing in front of people, for instance. Like, I can't sing in front of people, can't sing in front of people, can't sing in front of people. So the more I focused on that thought of I can't sing in front of people, my inner being was saying, wait a second, this isn't right, let's give them a negative feeling. So I was having this negative feeling like, wait, like, I know I can sing, but I just can't sing in front of people. And I could feel like there's something wrong with this picture, this idea that I had of I can't sing in front of people. So the more I started to just focus on like, okay, I can sing, so therefore I can sing in front of people, I started to sing more and more and more. At first, it started as weird, like, just beats and like, and just like random singing, like, but the more that I remembered to make life easier, I just have to focus on these good feelings, the more life became easier. When I meditate, it makes me feel good because when I'm meditating, when I'm just allowing what I've wanted in my life, just allowing it to be, when I'm just, okay, all this stuff is happening, but I'm just focusing on my breathing because this makes me feel good. And then I start to feel better. And then I start to smile, and then I start to focus on the fact that I'm smiling, and then I look at what's surrounding me, and then I'm just like, when I look at my surroundings, they're beautiful, and I try to see the beauty in every single thing, every single human. I try to find that beauty, and the more that I focus upon that good feeling of that's what I want, I'm focusing on what feels good, my life is beginning to attract more of those things that I want. You could call that the law of attraction. You could call that perhaps God giving to me the things that I want. You could call that very, very a lot of dedication to hard work and to focusing on what feels good. You could call that whatever you want to call it, a miracle. And I just bask in the glory of it all. Like, there's beauty in everything if you try and find that beauty, because that's what you want to find, so that's what you will get. But when you get these doubts, like, oh, I can't find beauty in that, like, look at that. Well, that's what you're getting. I can't look at that. Look at that. That's what you're getting. I can look at that, and I do see the beauty in it, even though he's angry and he tries to be the best that he can and not really paying attention to what other people say. I can see that he's doing what makes him feel good. There's that's beauty in it. I mean, even though I don't get it myself, like, wow, he's doing what makes him feel good. Why shouldn't I do that? I know what makes me feel good doesn't involve that, so wow, let me just focus on what feels good. Namaste.